Hello there everyone, welcome to another episode here of Karl, Franz, and in this case Balthasar Geld. So Third what does he have? Well, basically we're defending against Chaos Dwarfs and Warriors of Chaos there. We're defending against the Claws Resurgence here, everything is fine. I'm concerned a little bit about the donut, about Ulthuan, how it is going. Maybe I'll have to deal with the Dark Elves soon, but well... they're still Bretonia, they still have to reach out. Let's upgrade Altdorf to the max. Yeah, there we go. Some Hell Blasters, 5 turns, that's good. And then let's get more income. I really am enjoying this campaign so much. I totally recommend people to try and avoid just quitting outright in the initial turns, because it just becomes better in my opinion, you know, and it can always create a little bit of extra fun. So I'll make a video about that, how I find my fun factor in the game. Okay, and let's fight out Archaon here just for fun. He's still Archaon, even though his army is not really that good. It's quite experienced, so don't neglect it. I'm glad I have some artillery and that he doesn't have any hell cannons, for instance. But yeah, let's find him out. So here's the overview of the battlefield. Everything freezing in place. I'm just doing that because I want you guys to enjoy the artillery fire. But yeah, great swords, handgunners, my casters are going to be very detrimental because there's a couple of choke points that they need to cross. This is like a bridge, the closest that we have to the bridge battle here. And yeah, that is going immediately going to create some good advantages for us. So there's a ton of blues and a ton of Warriors of Chaos, some Forsaken here, some Marauders, of course, the Archaon with his Sword of Chaos. No, that's a nice sight. That's a cool sight. And some Chariots to boot. Yeah, some quick Chariots, actually. And over here we do have a hero with some Fiends. It's nice. Some Exalted Champions. Yep, that's cool. That's all cool. Exalted Champions, Aspiring Champions. So yeah, let's fight it out. The plan, very simple, very straightforward. I'm going to hold those 2 choke points. Of course, my artillery is going to do a lot of damage. I'm just going to focus any main issues with enemies, you know. The cavalry is just going to hold on here and just try to flank slightly, or even just reinforce the front line, while my casters do a lot of damage. Here we go. And yeah, just a nice clump up to get rid of with my Hellstorm batteries. And here we go. Final transmutation. Just does so much damage. It's so cool, especially in groups like this. I mean, look at that, so good. Then we have a Flamestorm here. It kind of whips, but at the same time it just denies the enemy the possibility to advance, which is sometimes a very good use, you know, especially when you have artillery. That's a good usage, you know. So now the enemy is quite split and it's easier to deal with. And continuing the fire. This is a bombardment spell. It's gonna whiff somehow, or somewhat, I mean, but still it's better than, it's cheaper actually. So it's better than using, you know, a wind spell that would completely miss at this point because they're moving. You know, they do avoid those, especially on this difficulty. That's why direct damage spells on higher difficulties are so much better right now, because it's always guaranteed and you don't have to pay too much attention. You just click, use, and that's it. But sorry, I'll let you watch the battle. And I'm charging with my great swords against these chariots and everything, and he's just retreating. How bad? Oh! And we do have massive Archaon here, and Balthasar Geld, he's coming in. Yep. 2 guys against him, he's already depleted, so it shouldn't be a problem. I have to be careful. All of these Warriors of Chaos, Heroes and Lords, they pack a punch. So, you know, a couple of shots on my heroes are good, but they're flimsy. They have lack of health. So that's the key point. Yeah, even with Plague of Rust, he has over 100. That's Archaon for you. Yeah, I retreated my heroes now. I'm just gonna focus fire him, and it should be the end. Yeah, see, I'm retreating my wizard because, of course, he was packing a punch there. This guy called Mercy. And that's victory. Archaon is moving away. Run away, dude. You're not welcome in Empire lands. Or should we say, welcome to Norska, gentlemen. I think I tried to fire a Luminarch through these woods, and of course it like the shot fires and is wasted. Yeah. Yes, it doesn't hit that. So yeah. And that's the outcome of the battle. So pretty cool. I'm gonna get some treasury out of that. And of course the melee attack always helps. It's just +2, but it always helps. All those buffs. And we have a Zubor here. What does he have? He has some depleted units, but I think I could just conquer and occupy it without losing anything. And he doesn't reach that, not as I'm aware. So let me see. I can't get everything here for you know, I don't think I want Arcane Conduit. Instead of having Arcane Conduit, I could have just the spells, like of Rust, and increase the Searing Doom one. What should I go for? Kind of sad that I went with the Hold the Line, but it's still helpful, especially in the beginning. It has been helpful throughout, you know. When something is worth it, like for 50 turns, then it's really worth it. So it has been worth it for now. It always helps, those extra leadership stuff. It's one of the most slept on stats. So yeah, let's get Plague of Rust. I think so. And let's get Indomitable. Let's go. No, I always like to have, you know, let's say 60 and above leadership, especially in heroes. If I have that, I'm kind of fine until later, you know. So I don't commit to it, but I know it's important. Okay, let's occupy. That will mean that I'm going to replenish here, so that's good. Yeah, let's just reduce corruption and everything. Let's get some gold. I'm not going to invest too much here, really. Just some control stuff. Because I really don't want to spend too much money on these uninhabitable climates. And there we go, the overcast version. Yeah, I think so. Or should I go for Arcane Conduit? I'm still divided here. Or Searing Doom. The overcast version. Well, it's a wider strike area, I like that, but... well, let's go Plague of Rust. Let's go Plague of Rust. Because I already have other bombardment spells, and they kind of whiff sometimes. So I think I can make use of the debuff much better. So for now, I have to decide whether to advance on Prague, or even to betray Kislev. I have to wonder what should I do. But yeah, I'll decide, guys. Okay, so he's attacking a settlement, and I had an army ambushing nearby, or hidden nearby. So overall, this should be an interesting one, because I have so much artillery, but I'm arriving in reinforcements. So I don't know even if the settlement garrison can survive before. Let's try it out. So overall, let's start with the enemy. He's approaching with some Chaos Swarms, some Bloodletters, some Forsaken, lots of units actually. Some Skullcrackers, a Giant, he has everything. Trolls, some Doom Knights, These are cool looking ones. And the Demon Prince, which I'm going to completely overestimate, or underestimate, sorry. You'll see. This is one of the examples of please don't do it like I said. So my troops are hidden. This is mostly so that they can survive until the reinforcements arrive. So I split them up so the AI will have to search for them, and it gives time. So the plan, to survive until the reinforcements arrive, of course. That's all that I'm doing here, trying to defend, I'm not even going to micro those units. And the key point is that I have a lot of artillery and I have to be able to use it. So hopefully he's not going to swarm me. And the biggest issue is this Demon Prince. Let's see. So reinforcements arrive and immediately I send my heroes after the Blood Prince, and I don't think that's a good idea for me. Still, I'm gonna try, and you can see how much he packs. He's doing 744 damage with each hit. I mean, I don't care how many buffs I'm giving this guy, he's gonna down. I'm trying though, so it's a good thing to try. My demogryphs against Skullcrackers, that's nice, that's a good outcome because I have more. By the way, I have like 2 units here against one of them. There's some trolls coming in, but those are no threat. In the meantime, more demogryphs dealing with the chaos spawn, and my artillery doing what it does best. Let's go. Let's hear that lovely sound. And so we're fighting this Demon Prince. I thought he would go down much easier, actually completely underestimated him. And thought in terms of, because I saw the leadership and I thought, oh, I can surround him and he'll be gone very soon, but I underestimated him, so I'm paying the price. I should have just sent 1 unit of demigryphs, he would cause damage to them, but they would cause damage to them as well, to him as well. Or, just get a great sword unit to soak, but alas, that's not what I did. So instead I keep sending my lords and heroes, and forgetting that, these are also not the lords and heroes that I have in my most advanced armies. These guys are still not prepared to deal with these guys, One of them is retreating. Luckily he survives. Well, I'm actually good at that, at trying to make them all survive, and reading when I should, disengage, because I disengage much sooner than that. And now I'm starting to shoot him, I think, with my Hellfires. And my Hellfires is just going to cause a lot of friendly fire when I forget. Yeah, he's going to hit this caster 1 time. He's not going to kill him. And I'm going to tell him to retreat. I think that's... Or he's going to flee. Yeah. He hits him twice, I think. 3 times. He's nearly dead. And I was so lucky in this because I was already sending the Arc Lector. And now I'm hitting him, and hitting my troops there as well. This giant is kind of like the last thing. You can see that the Demon Prince is now shattering there. So he's gonna leave, which is good. I think I kill him with the bombardment spell. Yeah. And stay down. That's it. Get on your knees. And suddenly the whole enemy army goes away. So, yeah. That's all that was necessary. Now we clean up some spawns that are unbreakable, and that's it. But that was a good victory, but rather poor management of heroes from my part. And that's the end of the battle. You can see that the hero, his lords just caused so much damage, actually. My own lords actually caused a lot of damage to him, but still. Yeah, not a lot in terms of my greatswords and such, because most of the damage was done by the cavalry. But yeah, let's go for it. I'll just let the end turn go. It goes quite fast at this point in time. So, some undercities. Of course, there's a lot of undercities ongoing, and I'll just destroy them as I can. Still with the research going. Oh! I can finish off Icket Clock here. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. It's an auto resolve, definitely. Fairly easy. That's cool. And I get even more research rate. That's awesome.
Huntsman General.
Go back to Fort Seoul.
And duties.
Oops. Oh, I always forget about this. Okay. Let's get impassioned. Yeah, I want the defenses. And what else? This guy was on the trying to attack, and now I don't know where to send him. Actually, should I send him against Ulthuan? Should I send him against to the north? Okay. I'm gonna go with Magnus Klaus. I'm gonna go with Karl Franz around. Could go to the Sea Corps, but I don't want Karl Franz there. Yeah, I want Magnus Klaus to go to that Sea Corps. Okay.
I am Prince and Emperor.
What else do we have? What else do we have? Oh, Throg is attacking and advancing on Doomkeep. Okay, let me see if... I really don't have any way to deal with him, but I know he's been asking for peace. Is he still asking for peace? Let me see. Do I have any... Can I send out Balthasar Geld to conquer any place? No. Yeah... Yeah, I think I'll go for Sue for peace. There we go. There we go. There we go. That just takes him off my back for a while I try to focus other enemies, such as the Warriors of Chaos. Yeah. It's always good when they are asking for peace, you just take the advantage of it. Now, what should I go for? Should I just finish off everything that it goes into upgrading units, or just some more income is always nice? Let's go. And now I think it's time to advance to Prague. Oh, let's get the Grand Soulfire and the Hold the Line and Route Marcher and just attrition stuff. There we go. I think I actually want attrition stuff better. Yeah, there we go. I want to go for the... Should I? Yeah. I want to go for the reduced upkeep so that I can have even more armies. Yeah, let's go Occam's Mindrazor. Let's just complete that. And you can go over to Prague once you regen, actually. Yeah, I need to replenish, so I have to go back. Let's use Theodoric Gausser instead. And Maris Holdorf, you're gonna go over here to Zavastra. Oh, come on, move there. There we go. Move it, move it, move it. There we go. So overall, everything is doing fine. I think I should... Should I just attack the lair of the Troll King? Well, I'm so depleted. I need to go over here. This was the guy, by the way, that was attacked. That you saw the battle with. That I kind of mishandled it. Kinda. I nearly lost Heroes and Lord. Well, that was good, a good prospect. So, yeah, the Chaos Warriors, they have always much better heroes in combat, so I gotta be careful with that. You know, I should always accompany them with some demigryphs or some other stuff. That's why I like having, instead of just Hellstorms, I like having, you know, a couple of cannons to deal with those guys, to just take pot shots at them when I don't have someone like Franz, you know, to deal with those guys. And that's why Karl Franz should be here. Oh, this is just Marauders, that's fine. That's why I should have, you know, ensure that it is Karl Franz that just goes around the trolls, you know, Norska, conquers Norska, and then goes into the Warriors of Chaos. So that's the whole idea. And yeah, for now, things are going well. Oh, I need to destroy this Undercity. That's from Clan Morse. Okay, that's cool. Let's continue. In terms of developments, I conquered Prague, as you can see there. And now that gives me completely the vibe of just going and conquering Kislev myself, you know. And overall, I've just moved. I'm just seeing how Throg is moving. This is just a turn later. So I'm going to try to move over there. While this guy's just going to prepare to conquer these places. Oh, hold on. Okay, those two places. Oh, what am I using? The left button or right button? Okay, forget about it. I got scared there. So Lucas Wolfhard, he's gonna go back to Skavenblight. This guy's gonna go back here. I'm gonna try to put Rizard finally with his good units, with the prepared army that I have idealized for him. And Theodoric also, he's doing fine. He's doing fine. I think I can just defend in Volgard. And the next step is actually getting rid of these armies nearby, these enemies nearby, and going towards Hellpit, destroying the Resurgent Throt, the Unclean. So yeah, I think that's a cool idea. I have to deal with Throg as well, you know, the Norskans. But overall, it's doing great, and it's just a cohesive map, which is cool. I dislike going to Norska because of the climate, which is kind of like a problem, but I have 10 armies at turn 100, 86 settlements at turn 100, so that's not bad. That's a good progress. Could be better, of course, but I'm totally going to go for domination on this campaign. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'll do a video as well on how to do domination. Bye bye.